What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Tuesday afternoon, and someone recently sent a message to me saying, "Hey, Vince, you were right about Frank Tufano." And I'm like, what? What do you mean I'm right? And they told me to go look at his latest video. Apparently, Mr. Tufano has had his lease terminated by the landlord. My thing is, it's no big surprise. And Frank, I told you so. I told you so. Just like, it was something that had easily foresight to it there. You didn't need a fortune teller to figure this type of stuff out, in terms of you getting your lease terminated. You went on and on and on about this landlord, how he was a scumbag, how he was connected like he was in the mafia, complained about everything about him. And it's not a matter of complaining. Every business owner has a right to complain, but you just put it right out in the open. You know what I mean? You just put everything out in the open on video, calling them all these names and stuff like that. And here's the thing, the landlord, has every right to throw you out there. That landlord probably rents to other people, and your comments and statements jeopardize and affects his business here. If you are getting on YouTube and calling him a scumbag every day, what are future tenants supposed to think there, So yes, you did violate your tenant's lease itself there, and I'm not surprised that the landlord is trying to get rid of you. Now, all of a sudden, you up there saying, well, I'm going to go get my lawyers involved. But, oh, wait a minute. You just said your lawyers are a bunch of scumbags here. Your lawyers are not going to be able to do anything about your situation there. As a business owner, the landlord has a right to terminate your lease there for general reasons there, You can't just go and call someone a scumbag without getting a reaction there. That's no different than your attorneys. That's no different than Dr. Frank Saladino or anything like that. So now you're up here talking like you're going to be here for 2 or 3 years. No, if they're terminating your lease within less than a year's time, you're probably going to be out of that space. If you're worried about, I ain't got enough money to relocate, then maybe you shouldn't have said the things that you said here. Okay? Quite simple. Oh, and by the way, they're mowing the grass there, and stuff. The great one likes to keep his yard manicured. I don't mind spending the extra money. But in any event, Frank, I told you so, man. I would say to keep your mouth shut, but that's just completely pointless there. So pack up, go shop around for some new places because, boy, you're going to have to move, okay? And it's going to cost you a lot of money. Yes, you are exactly correct. It's going to cost you a shit ton of money for something that was easily preventable. And folks, if you run a business and you have a problem with someone you're doing business with, talk it out to them like men, Don't go and gossip or spread the word about it over the internet or on YouTube, bashing a person day after day after day after day after day after day after day, because otherwise you end up in the same situation as Frank Tufano. So other than that, that's all I got to say today, people. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below.